Hey YouTube, this is KingCobraJFS with another video. Got some cigars here. The Grandiers, or I think that's how you pronounce it, blended with Cuban seed tobacco, natural imported wrappers. It's got 6 cigars. I've had one out of the pack already. They're actually pretty good. Get one out here. Just, yeah, it's basically what it look like. It says Antonio Y. Cleopatra AYC cigars, having orientated in Cuba in 1888, have been bringing pleasure and relaxation to cigar lovers for over 100 years, with meticulous care from the planting of the finest seeds to the selection of the best imported wrappers by expert buyers. AYC cigars bring consistent smoothness in taste and aroma cigar after cigar. Freshness guaranteed. The cigars in this package have been hermetically sealed in our exclusive flavor lock film to guarantee freshness and flavor. If you are not completely satisfied with the freshness or flavor, return the package with the unused portion to which has the address. And usually with these oh, here we go. Surgeon General warning: tobacco use increases the risk of infertility, stillbirth, and low birth weight. Wow. Okay. And it's got some kind of Antonio Cleopatra quality cigar since 1888. It's got the little right there. Okay. They're like $9 a pack, and so yeah, they're fairly expensive, cheap cigars. If that makes any sense. And you can spend from $100 to $200 on a cigar, or just buy one for a pack for $9. You know what I'm saying? It comes with 6 cigars. But some these cigars you have to cut yourself, so it's good to have a good cigar cutter with you, just in case, you know. Usually you buy a cigar, you can buy the swishers or the cigarillos from the gas station for like $1 or like 3 something a pack, and they're already pre-cut and stuff, so. But you see it, you know, it's got the, yeah, okay. A lot easier to open than blueberry swishers, or, yeah, no shit. Look how easy they came off, nice. Right off the bat, I can tell you these things smell pretty damn good. Like I said, you have to cut it, so get the cutter out here and cut it. And you don't need to be aggressive with the cutter, just a little snip off the end here, like that. So just take the little chunk off right there like that. That's all you need to do. It doesn't require. And basically your cigar is cut, ready to go. Now, the next thing you want to do when you light your cigar is you want to toast it, but if you don't want to toast it, you can rotate it in the flame. That works too. The important thing is you want it even lit all the way around, so it's not canoeing or anything like that. So, yeah. I'll lightly toast it. Now, the good thing about cigars is you don't have to finish them all in one sitting. You can, you know, put it out for later and we light it, but some people don't do this, but I was recommended this. So you put your cigar out, you clip the burnt end off so it's fresh again. Yeah, it's a little tip I learned. I don't know if it's true or not, but at the moment I don't feel like testing it out, so. Right off the bat, the flavor is rich, very smooth, very relaxing. There's not much nicotine to them. There's just more of a way to relax than if anything. So, yeah. He's smoking a cheap cigar and drinking a douche. Get some scotch with that. It's like, yeah, I don't have the money for scotch right now. This would probably be a good cigar to have a Guinness with. Just saying. Guinness is the shit. So what you're looking for is a nice, okay, it's kind of canoeing, kind of not, but yeah, you want it to be even like that, you know, that little bit right there. I don't know how that happens, but it's easily fixable. I'm going to ash it. So what I'm doing here is just lightly touching the flame to it. That way it stays evenly lit, and trust me on this, you'll be grateful in the long run because you're sitting here smoking your cigar, not paying attention, all of a sudden you got one section of ash way the fuck up here, one like way the fuck down there, like, ah, jeez, you know, so, yeah, just something to think about when you're enjoying a good cigar. And now for the fun part of the video. Oh, this wasn't fun, sitting down having a cigar. Oh, that was alright, but what exactly is he going to do? Well, first I want to go to sound and turn that down. I didn't realize. Sorry about that. There, is that better? Jeez. Working on GarageBand again. Alright. New window. You guys like cartoon impersonations? Check this out. Stampy, you idiot! What were you thinking? Yeah. The Hangover Part 3. I haven't even seen Part 2. It's an ad on YouTube. Shit. My latest video, piano playing, has 156 views, 2 likes, 7 dislikes, oh, and 13 comments. Joy. You have no rhythm to LOL. Eh, fuck off. Guess what? Remove. This is some really too deep for me event grade shit. Cool. A precision set mapped for 2 keys is not a piano, and it actually sounds best when you bang on the keyboard. No, it doesn't. Looks dark in the that basement. Sunlight would do you some good. Okay, it's not a basement. It's my apartment. Oh, I spelled basement wrong. Go ahead and fucking troll me with that one, don't you? It's predictable. I think we found it, guys. The Sound of Autism. I'm turning it into a musical. The Sound of Autism. That's funny. The cemeteries are alive with the sound of autism. That's a really bad pun. I know it's making fun of the sound of music, but whatever. Why does this dude bang on his keyboard? Okay, here's the thing. A couple of years ago, some smartass troll decided to say, oh, all you do is bang it on your keyboard. So I decided to be an even bigger smartass and go, this is banging on your keyboard. This is actually taking the time and playing different notes and seeing what they sound like. And you can actually put it together and make your own drum beats. Jesus, Josh, you are not a musician. You are not talented. You are not gifted. You are a retard with confidence issues. Realize this. Oh, really? I'm gonna block the user for that, because that was completely uncalled for. Okay, here's the thing. Someone also commented saying, like, oh, the trolls have obviously won. Okay, if the trolls had truly won, I would have given up on my music. But I haven't given up on my music, and nor will I ever give up on my music. Now, there were times I struggled with it because of maybe autism or maybe stress from a really long day or what have you. But it doesn't seem, that someone's going to appreciate it. Someone will like it eventually. It's just, a matter of time and waiting, So. Now, here's the thing. You say shit like that, yet within the first 2 days, it's already got 156 views and growing. And the 7 just laughs by just jealous haters realizing that, holy shit, he's actually being a bigger troll than we are. Damn him! Just got cigar ash all over my pants. Fucking brilliant. Oh well. It could be worse. See, here's the thing. You can piss off a troll by fucking with them, encouraging them, and then when it gets to be too much, and you're like, I'm bored, You no longer amuse me. Block. And that, I love doing that. It's funny as fuck, because then people will be on Facebook going, hey, I'm blocked from your YouTube. You should unblock me. I'm like, well, then maybe you should keep your fucking mouth shut. Some people get pissed off when you do this, like, I know a couple of YouTubers you bitch, like, oh, so-and-so blocks people from their channel and deletes their account. What kind of scumbag is he? Take away our freedom of speech and blah, 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 blah. And then the same person will say, well, I guess some people can't take criticism. That wasn't criticism, that was just flat out mean. And you know what? I don't have to put up with it. So, you go fuck yourself. You're not gifted. Okay, here's a little interesting fact for you. I've had a couple piano lessons at most, and maybe a couple months worth of guitar lessons. Most of what I do on guitar and piano is playing by ear, and watching others on YouTube play and go, okay, if they can do it, what are they doing, and stuff like that. So, yeah. If in fact I'm not talented and gifted, why would you feel the need to leave a comment? Just saying. Because someone's always going to talk shit. And you know what? I can talk shit too. I'd be more pissed, but this cigar is really fucking good, and it's keeping my nicotine balance in check, and it's nice. Now some people be like, you paid $9 for 6 cigars. It's not a cigar. It's a cheapie. Okay, here's the thing. It don't matter how fucking expensive your cigar is. If it's a cigar, it's a cigar. You don't have to be, high-end class. Oh, I paid $1,000 for a cigar. If I had $1,000 I'd buy a car. Just saying. Speaking of which, hoping to get some driving lessons next Sunday. I'll have it off, so I'll be able to get some driving lessons. And once I get my license, I think I'll get in a car. Get a loan up from the bank and get in a car. So it just means that I need more hours and I need to budget my money better. Because the loan itself is going to, if it's a $4,000 car, for instance, depending on insurance and what have you, I'm paying $300 a month, $200 until it's paid off, plus another $100 for insurance. It's $500, $600, $700, $800. And after that, you got gas and groceries. So that's, yeah. Which means I don't have to buy cheaper cigarettes or cut back on my smoking. You could just quit. What's the point of that? You have to say, quitters never prosper. This is. I think people think of talent and they think, oh, you have to be famous and uberly rich to have talent. That's just a lot of money and people know you a lot. It doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. I have to make a correction on one of my videos I made previously about Lilith and the Dragon. That wasn't Lilith, that's actually the Babylon whore. It's a different deity. It's probably Luciferianism, so I'm studying up on. I won't go into too much detail about it because it's none of your damn business, but this is what pisses me off about religion the most, though, is that people who are skeptic are just going to say, oh, it's all the same. Actually, it's not. Now, Catholics and Christians both worship Jesus, but they don't necessarily do it the same way. I don't understand how it works, and quite frankly, I don't give a shit because each person's entitled to their own belief. That's the way I see it. So, I would like to show you something I did with one of my little tables in my apartment. There's an ashtray sitting on it right now. But yeah, check this out. I brought this into my little coffee table right here. It's pretty sick looking. I initialed it right there at the bottom. Right now it ain't worth shit, but if I become famous, it's probably worth a lot of money. It's like, it's the King Cobra table. Dude. So, yeah, I took my wood burner and burned it myself. So, it actually has 3 different stars on it and one. If you are Luciferian, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, then you won't understand it. So, yeah. Back in the day when I was in Job Corps, I actually did go to Bible studies for a couple of sessions. It wasn't to become a Christian or anything. It was to get a better understanding of their beliefs, so I wasn't so quick to judge. And one thing that struck me as odd was the pastor knew this family whose daughter was a vegetable, basically, and they're praying real hard for her to get better. And I asked him straightforward. I said, why, if God is so caring, why would he do that? And he sat there and said, well, God works in mysterious ways. And he sat there and talked, and he didn't really answer my question. It just gave me a bunch of excuses, I think. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, so if I had a kid who was sick, and I thought, Jesus, could you please heal my son? And then he dies, and then I go, well, why'd you do that? And then freaking the church would say, well, God works in mysterious ways. I'm like, okay. Now, the difference between that, I believe things happen for a reason. It doesn't necessarily mean it's God working or what have you. I think it's just shit happens, But here's the thing. If God is doing that to test their faith in him or her or whatever, that's kind of fucked up, just saying. It's like, I'm going to make your daughter real sick and make her into a vegetable, and if you don't pray to me, I'm going to kill her. I'm like, that's kind of sadistic if you ask me. This is something I've noticed as a society. Things we don't understand, we either fear or reject or get negative towards because we don't understand it. So we can't rationalize it, and because of that, we judge people for it. Narcissistic gods on YouTube, for instance. Now I go to visit my grandparents. I'll go to church with them, and just because it's a family moment, and I don't go in there with a closed mind. I go with an open mind, and I don't go there negatively, of course, because it's their thing, and it's just a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? But growing up, I got mixed feelings about church because living with my stepmom and dad, I had custody when I was a kid with my dad, my biological mother. And every time I go to see her, we go to church, and I fucking hated it. It was the most miserable experience ever. But then I lost contact with my biological mom a long time ago, and I started going to church with my stepmom's parents and their family, and it was a much more positive experience. And it wasn't negative at all or anything, and people there were friendly and smiling, and it was just, oh, okay. So if anything, religion can give someone peace of mind, guidance for their spirit or something to believe in. And, you take a look at events over these past couple of years, shootings, economy, and the shithole, gas going up and down, people fighting all the goddamn time. It's just like, where's the love and hope in our society? And you ask yourself that, where's the light in the darkened cave that is our society? And sometimes we need to find that light in ourselves, rather than rely on some. And here's the thing of it, man. If you look at religion, each religion's got some crazy, maniacal bullshit story of, oh, the Babylon whore rode on a dragon while being fucked on it, versus, oh, this guy talked to a burning bush. You see what I'm saying? So there's, stuff like that. They claimed it happened. And you can't honestly say if it did or not. It's just being told it happened and something to believe in. That's all it is, something to believe in. And some people take it too far. Believe me, some people take it way too far. There are some crazy assholes out there who have interpreted the Bible their wrong way and sat there and, this is God's word, and they start killing people and going, well, God told me to do it. And all I did was piss off the Christians and Catholics and people who are Jesus freaks, basically. Okay, this is the kind of thing that pisses me off about... Hold on a second, I gotta blow my nose. I want to leave the camera to do it, so... I got a bandana in my pocket. Look at that. Convenience at its finest. Ugh. That's better. Ugh. Okay, so the thing that pisses me off about certain religions and certain people are in these religions, that it doesn't necessarily mean all people are like this, just there's some that make it look bad for everyone who follows their religion, any religion in particular. I saw this thing where these people were like, we're going to pray for Marilyn Manson because he's, blah, 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 blah. So they sat there, all arrogant and like, and they think they're trying to help. The truth is just being really offensive. So, if in fact I got a Cradle of Filth t-shirt you know what I'm talking about, depicts the band logo on the top, a naked nun on the bottom wearing her headpiece, masturbating. It says visceral masturbation. On the back it says Jesus is a cunt. And in its heyday when that shirt came out, everyone saw it was like, oh, that's so damn offensive. They were more focused on the back. They weren't focused on the front, because the front's kind of playing tongue-in-cheek to the back. She's pleasuring herself with the teachings of Jesus. You're like, I still don't get it. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of these Christians and Catholics are all like, oh, sex is a sin, not before marriage, blah, 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 blah. But if you look in the Bible, there's a lot of sexual shit in there. So it's kind of hypocritical, and that's kind of, poking fun at their own hypocrisy. I would straight up, I'd wear that shirt, flying a pentagram right in front of the Pope. I would not give a shit. And if they say, that is offensive, I'd be like, yeah, kiss my hairy ass. You're thinking, oh, he says he's tolerant of religion, he goes to something like that. The thing of it is, you can't laugh at yourself, you're not enjoying your life. Try it. When you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and laugh at yourself. Just try it. And then see how the rest of your day goes. People often assume that Cradle of Filth are Satanists. No, Dan Filth's a Luciferian. Big difference. Okay, they're similar, but the key difference, okay, the best way I can explain this, a Satanist will hand Satan a beer. Be like, Luciferian will sit down and have a beer with Satan. They see him as equals, if that makes any sense. Now, to give you an example of what I'm talking about here, I'm going to play a song by Cradle of Filth, and hopefully it's approved for YouTube use. Let's see here. It's Manic Quinn by Cradle of Filth. If you listen to the opening, all I'm going to play is the opening, and you're going to hear what I'm talking about.
Burning flesh, dripping sweat, oozing like a paralyzed snake, jolted and jolted like a Babylon whore.
See what I'm saying? In the music video, they don't play that opening, but when you get the song with it, that's what comes with it basically. The music video is actually kind of cool. So if I can look up on YouTube, which I can, and I'll post it for you guys in the description box below if you're interested. No, I've been a huge Cradle of Filth fan since junior high, and because of Cradle of Filth, I've actually been able to listen to more music. Before Cradle of Filth, I wasn't very open-minded towards music, and first time I heard Ghost in the Fog and saw the music video, I was like, dude, who are these? Oh my god, I was hooked on the music for, like, you wouldn't believe. So let's see. Okay, here's the music video. I want to copy the link. I want to paste it for the. Holy shit, that was loud. Didn't expect it. I was like, oh, this is. But yeah, that's the song basically. It starts off like that, and then I'll post the video in the description box below. And this is one of the. I think this is the only Cradle of Filth video that I know of, music video that you actually used stop animation for, and it turned out pretty cool. So. Part of what I do on YouTube is, share my thoughts of society, views, religion, what have you. Also, say like, hey, I got autism. This is what I deal with on a day-to-day basis. It helps make people aware of it, and I think that's a good thing because autism is a real disorder. Still got a lot of that cigar left, but I'm good on it right now. I'm good on my nicotine right now. I don't need any more, so I'm just gonna put it out and put it in the ashtray. Not in this one, but the one I have on the table over there. Oh, that's in the ashtray over there. ashtray I'm talking about, of course, is the ashtray that I have is this one right here. It's inside it right there. These only two ashtrays I have. There's another one's by my computer. And you know, I made these in high school. I was supposed to make bowls for high school, and they work great for ashtrays. That's what their assignment was, but they work amazing for ashtrays. You can go to Walmart and get this tiny ass ashtray. It doesn't hold much, and if you smoke a lot, you can have friends over. You know what I'm saying? It's just convenient like that. So it takes for fucking ever to fill up too. So yeah. Now, I admit when I first saw the t-shirt, I was like, oh, that's bad, but I kind of chuckled at myself and like, you know. But then once Danny Field actually explained it, I'm like, oh, I get it. Ha, that's funny. And now I think about it, it's like, yeah, you know, it makes sense. So sometimes in life, when you don't understand something, people explain their side of it, and if it helps you understand something, it makes more sense than, oh, okay, you're not so quick to judge it, or maybe you're not so quick to, you know, so... Well, anyway, what to do now? Ah, sweet. Guitar pick. Hold on a second. I have my knife in my pocket. I think it's uncomfortable when it's in your pocket. But here's the thing. I'm opening up a can of peaches. And look what happened. Blade snapped off. Sucks, but something to cut boxes open with, so I suppose it could be worse. In fact, here's the other half of that blade. See, it snapped clean off. Opening up a can of peaches, ironically. And the thing of it is, if you don't have a can opener, you can use pliers to open up your can. Just stab it in until it pokes a hole and sit there and kind of peel away at it like a sardine can, basically like old school sardine cans. So, oops, amp wasn't plugged in. I forgot I plugged in something else. I plugged in my blacklight last night. Makes the atmosphere really cool. Lots of the blacklight Cobra posters and stuff. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's get more comfortable in the seat here. There we go. Adjust the camera just a little bit. There we go. Anyway, this is KingCobraJFS with another video, and thank you all for watching. Granted, my guitar playing is not very good in this video, but videos past you've seen, you know, me actually progress a guitar. I'm not really trying to play guitar. I'm just kind of screwing around with guitar, basically. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.